Okay, now, right, we're on record. So this is the Mouflons Pink Lionesses session, and this is going to go on YouTube. So the first exercise of 15 is star jumps. There's an arms component and a legs component, star jumps, as you know. So legs is either legs astride or high knees. They're sort of marching. So either of those is good. With your arms, we've got 4 variations. This variation, so you come as high as you can, hopefully to the top. Variation 1. Variation 2, one to the front, one to the side. Variation 3, front, top, top. And variation 4 is palms down, the palms up. So what we're doing is we're warming up every part of the hip and every part of the shoulder, not just that plane of movement, but that plane of movement and different ones as well. Okay, so we've got a better warm up out of it. So let's say I'll do it with you. Everyone okay? So let's try this for 1 minute and just follow me. I'll call 1, 2, 3 or 4, and as it goes on, you get the hang of it. If you don't follow me entirely this time, you will in a very short space of time. Okay then. Start that. Start timer. So timer's going. We're going to start in 5 seconds for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, away you go. So option 1. So either side jumping jack with the legs or marching. Change to option 2. 2, 1, change. 1 to the front, 1 to the side. Keep going with your legs. Back to option 1, 2, 1, change. Change to option 3, 2, 1, forward, up, forward, up, forward, up. Option 1, go. When you look back on the channel, you'll see the different variations. Last option, 2, 1, go. Arms down to palm up. So you're making a T shape with your arms. Back to option 1 again, 2, 1, change. Last 3 seconds. And rest there. Okay, brilliant. You get the idea. As we do more and more, this will become more familiar. So we'll just change it. When we get up to 90 seconds, 2 minutes, we'll go option 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're thinking about it as well. We always say the dragon boating is a thinking person's sport. You're not just paddling, you're thinking every step of the way. Brilliant. Option, so number 2, you need either a broomstick or a band. Let me demonstrate it first. So the first part of the exercise is called a posterior chain stretch. I'll demonstrate it. Yeah, this could be a band or a broom. All the way up, big stretch. All the way down. All the way up. And down, okay? And what I'm doing at the bottom, I'm coming all the way down to here, and as my spine loosens up, I can get further down, okay? So that's the first movement. The second movement, this hand is stationary, and it's a lateral external rotation, so I'm pushing out. And then this hand stationary, I'm pushing out. So I'm not doing this, I'm rotating around this point, there, and I feel the stretch all the way up here, and then my quads in my right leg in this case. And then it comes down again, okay? So all together, the movement is up, down, side, side, up, down, side, side, and up, down, side, side. Okay? Now, let me just show you one more thing. If you look at my knees, I'm not locked out, there's a slight bend. So I don't want to strain your lower back. When we come down, I've got a soft bend in my knees. Down, bend, side. Okay then. So we're going to go for 1 minute, either with band or the broomstick. Count you in. Okay, 17 seconds. Just remember, it's just continuous movement. Up, down, side, side. 9 seconds. And if you haven't got a band, you can do it with your hands as well. Try and keep your hands as safe as possible. 3, 2, 1. With me, go. Up, your own time. Side, side, up, down. You'll feel your back loosen off. Up, down, side, side. Let's have a look at how you're doing. So it's better to go slower and get a fuller range of movement than fast and cut corners. There we go, looking good. Up, down, side, side. Really, so we're stretching, we're not straining. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember that external rotation. So I'm rotating there, there. Brilliant. Okay. So you get the idea. So first time two, we're taking it slow. The next one is a lunge and twist. Now we've done this with the Mouflons. Let me demonstrate it again. So basically 3 parts to the lunge. Now I'm going to be lunging forwards. Let me show you that so you can sit down. There we go. So if you look at my legs, so this leg, my right leg is stationary. So I'm lunging forwards, I'm lunging backwards and lunging to the side. So the right leg is stationary and I'm rotating or moving around the bottom of my left leg, moving my left leg. So front, back, side, okay? Now let's keep that simple for them all. Just do that as a simple movement in a minute. So from the front, it will be left leg forwards, left leg back, and I can move my hands out to counterbalance, and then off camera, lunge to the side. So you're moving within your range of movement, stretching and not overdoing it, okay? So we'll do 30 seconds, moving the left leg, 30 seconds, moving the right leg, okay? Okay, we've done that. Okay, we'll count you in. And so we'll do it together. So that the principle is exploration, demonstration, imitation, practice. 10 seconds, and we're going for 60 seconds. 8, 7, 6, here we go. So we'll start with my left leg moving. And go. Sets of 3. Good balance and coordination exercise as well. And change over. So now I'm moving my left leg stationary, right leg's moving. Ten seconds. 5. Brilliant. Okay, so that's that. That's going to be lunge and twists. Okay, now look, next time we do it, we can do it a little bit faster. Now, when you're with your legs, if you can get all the way down to the ground, that's fine. If you only get down to there, great. But as you become more flexible, you get a bit further. So the principle is we are stretching and not straining. If it becomes painful, that's too much. So just take it bit by bit, stretch, and become more flexible as a result over the longer period. Little manageable chunks, bite-sized chunks, rather than going over the top. If you started weight training and you went to a bench press and pushed 300 pounds, well, you probably knacker yourself. So you take it up little bit by little bit by little bit, and you achieve the same thing over a longer distance. Progressive overload, it's called. Okay. Squat. Now, what you need, you're familiar with the squat. So basically, principles in the squats, from the side, when I come down, I'm sitting back. I'm not leaning forward. Okay, so I'm sitting back onto my heels. Okay. And I'm trying to get down as low as possible, but within my range of comfort. So what you need either is the band, and you can actually get inside the band. If you've got a resistance band, you could stand inside the band and have it there, or you could hold it here, or if you're really keeping keen, you can hold it up here. If you've got a broomstick, it can be over your shoulders, but bear in mind I'm not pushing down on my shoulder. Lightly hold the broomstick and we're squatting down, or hold it above my head and squatting down, okay? But we're working the legs, and when I squat forward, if I got it over my head, it will come forward a little bit and let it. What I don't want you to do is strain to keep your shoulders back, because you'll feel the strain. So let it naturally come forward a little bit. Okay then, so I'm going to do it with a broomstick, then swap over. So, okay with that, let me have a look at it as we do. Let me start the timer again. Okay, so we're counting down. We do 1 minute in 15 seconds. So either a standard squat or an overhead squat, but the principle is sitting back on my heels. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. So once again, get down as far as you can, but it's comfortable and a little bit of a push. If you can only get down that far, that's fine. What will happen is as that gets more freed up over time, then you can sink a bit lower. And we've got a little squat exercise for you at the end, which 1 you're going to love, 2 you're going to hate me for, 3 you're going to have massive thighs at the end of it, with muscle, that is, muscle. And we all know that dragon boating, 46 to 50% of your body power comes from your legs. So you need to be driving with your legs, pushing with those big quad muscles that we're developing. Keep it coming. Once again, range of movement, not speed. There we go, 10 seconds. Keep it going, beautiful. 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, that's the next exercise. Moving swiftly on. So we've done stalk. Let me just stop the timer. I'll demonstrate this one now. This is called, sorry, stalk. This is called flamingo. It's a balance and coordination exercise. It takes a bit of time getting up to it, okay? So let me demonstrate it first. Flamingo, because you're standing on one leg. The way to do it, I get a nice stable position. I need to fix, I'm looking straight at the camera. I'm looking straight at you, all of you. Basically, I bring my knee up to my chest. Let the lower part of the leg go limp. And then I'm going to take it out to the side, nice and steady, slowly, slowly. Take it to the back. Kick it forwards. Bring it back. Forwards. Out. And so it goes on. Some people can do it straight away. Some people take a bit of time to get used to it. So do what you can do, okay? Sometimes we say use a support, but I would say use it without support and build up that core stability. It's a balance coordination, core stability exercise, okay? So let's just try that. Let me just practice with me. Just practice for a minute, then we'll do a minute. So whatever your strong leg is, we'll do both legs. So nice and stable. So you need to focus on a particular point. So leg up to the front and relax. Just relax your breathing. So squeeze it up towards your chest. Counterbalance here. Take it out to the right in this case, my case. Nice and balanced. Take it to the back. If you need to put your foot down, that's fine. We'll build up to it. It's no problem. And then slowly to the front again. Good. And then to the back again. So different combinations. And what we can do is slowly kick the leg forwards and back without touching the ground. Good. And one more. Forwards and back without touching the ground. And step down, shake off the legs, and we'll try it the other side. So you'll probably have a stronger side and a less strong side. That's depends on the way your brain's wired. So with your opposite leg now, in my case, I'm now standing on my right leg. Once again, really important, control your breathing and then pick up a point. So I'm looking at the camera or the lens of the camera. And then we need that focus point. Leg to the top, the front rather, to squeeze it towards the chest. Out to the side, counterbalance this side. If you go a bit wobbly, just counterbalance it and control again. Then to the back. You've lost a bit of balance there, that's fine. Get it centered again.
then forwards, kick forwards and back. One more, kick forwards and back. And down, brilliant. Okay, now we're gonna do it for 30 seconds each. So pick whichever leg, pick a leg, and we'll start you off 30 seconds each leg. This is called stork. No, it's not, it's called flamingo. It's a better sounding word, same bird. Okay, three, 2, 1, there we go. So just pull the leg towards your ear. So feel the stretch in the quads up to the front. Nice and balanced, control your breathing. Out to the side, beautiful. To the back, looking good. Get that stretch on the leg there, on the quads, on the front. Then kick it forwards and back and up and down. Change legs, beautiful. Next leg. Oof. If you need to touch down like I just did, that's fine. And then to the front. Little squeeze there, pull it towards your chest. To the side, opening up the hips. And then to the back, 10 seconds only. Nearly lost my balance there, it's gonna happen. Kick it forwards and back and down. That's flamingo. Okay, next one is bicycle. Okay, so you need to be on the ground here. So you need a mat or something. And the bicycle is basically from here, hands on the temples. So I'm not pulling my head up. And I'm basically, like I'm pedaling a bicycle, and I'm doing an abs exercise as well. So basically I'm doing a little twist there, like I'm pedaling one of those sit-down bicycles. Okay, slow and accurate is better than too fast and cutting corners. Okay, then let's give that a go then. So let's go for as long as you can go for. We'll start it in 16 seconds. If you can only go for 30 seconds, that's fine. Go for as long as you can, and we're going to progress you on and progress you on as we go, okay? I'm sure you'll be fine with this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, away you go. Keep it going, keep focused. Keep it going. When you feel it, your abs start to burn a little bit, keep it going if you can. But we're going to progress on. So wherever you get to today, if that's short of 60 seconds, then we'll work up towards that over the course of the next few weeks. Keep going if you can, keep going. I can't see the timer, but it won't be long now. There we go. And rest. Okay, so bicycle. Beautiful. Okay, that's bicycle then. That's number 6. Number 7 is a leg raise. Now, it's really important when you do these, do as many as you can. And if during the course of the minute, say, for example, you could do 30 seconds, take a 5-second rest, up again, 5-second rest. So complete it. And as you go on and on, then you'll be able to complete a minute and then a minute and a half. And so it goes on. So take a little rest if you need to, and then come back onto it. So the leg raise, basically, put my hands under my bum there, and we're basically raising the legs. So we're going from, that's going to be about a foot, 30 centimeters to there, not too high up. Okay, so all we're doing is raising our legs. Okay, simple as that. If I need to take a rest, 5-10 seconds, then come back in again. Okay, really good to work not just the abs themselves, but your core, your obliques, and your core, so the central core. Okay then, here we go then. So leg raises, 15 seconds, and go for a minute or as far down that line as you can. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away you go. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. Keep it coming. 45 seconds. Keep working those abs. Abs and hips, this one, really good. Something we often neglect. Like I say, if you need to take a bit of a rest, take a rest, that's fine. But then give it 5-10 seconds, come back in again. That's where you get the gains. Less than 30 seconds. There we go. 20 seconds, keep working, this is good. 15 seconds. If you need to rest, fine, then come back in. Less than 10 seconds. Beautiful. Keep coming. 5. There we go. 3 second warning. Beautiful. Okay. So where are you? That's going to be leg raise. Next one is a sit up and twist. Okay. You'll be familiar with this. This is the last of our ground exercises. So I'm going to demonstrate this again. But basically, I say basically a lot. Sit up, hands on the temple. Don't pull your hands up. So we're not straining our necks. So either hands here, or hands here, but not pulling your head and straining your neck. So I'm going to go from here. There's the sit up, twist. Okay, so sit up. So maybe do 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Set 3 is good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm pumping my legs, same as if I was in a kayak. Okay, so when I twist, I'm pumping that way. I'm getting a good rotation. Another option, hands on the temples. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so sit up and twist. Let's do that for 60 seconds in about 10 seconds, okay? So sit up and twist, working within your, it's not pain, it's not no pain, no gain, it's mild discomfort. Here we go, 60 seconds, away you go. Avoid the temptation to cradle your head. Or maybe another one, arms across just on your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 1. 20 seconds, keep coming. 1, 2, 3, another option. 2. 15 seconds. 6 seconds, 3 second warm coming up. Okay, brilliant. So there's our sit up and twist. Okay, now this is called an oblique and lats stretch. I'll just demonstrate this. So basically, you're probably familiar with this. So I'm going to kneel down. I'm going to stretch this leg out as straight as I can, and my foot is facing forward, so it's facing towards you. Arms at the top, and I'll show you this from the top in a minute. That's my legs, and I'm going to stretch that way, hold for 5, and that way. And when I'm stretching, it's as if I've got a plane of glass there and a plane of glass there. So I'm going there to there. I'm not kneeling forwards. Okay, so my spine is neutral, in this case, also straight up. So I'm going there, yeah, there, and hold the stretch there. So we're going to do 1 minute of left leg straight, 1 minute of right leg straight. So it's a lat stretch, but as you stretch here, I can feel the pull in my hamstring there, and that way I feel a pull in the quad. So I'm working the leg as well. Of course, we swap over and work the different leg, the opposite leg, on the next minute. So here we go then. So left leg straight, so get our position. So kneeling and stretching out. And we're going to go straight through 60 seconds. I'll give you a rest. I'll give you a rest. So 3, 2, 1, go. So hold that stretch. Great core work as well in your obliques. 30 seconds on this side. We've got another exercise we call take that side bend. It's the kneeling version of that. 20 seconds on this side. Hold that stretch at the end. Just hold it. Hold it. I can see you all waving at me. Hold it. There we go. 10 seconds. Keep it coming to the bell. 3-second warning coming up. And you've got 20 seconds. So we're going to swap over and I'll just show you the leg position there for the video. So last time I was like that. This time I'm like this. So 9 seconds. Same again, but we're going with the opposite leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Away you go. Big stretch. Big stretch. Just hang on the stretch. Yeah. Forty seconds. Looking good. So you're developing the stretch. So trying to, every 10 or so, try and reach a little bit further, but we're stretching, we're not straining. 20 seconds. Less than 20, keep coming, beautiful. 15. 10 seconds, beautiful, keep coming. And push a little bit, but not too far. Push, 3-second warning. Great stuff, and take a rest. Okay, brilliant, 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 brilliant. Oh, I said there's no more floor work. I forgot there's a few more. Okay, this one is called scissors. You may have come across it. 2 forms of scissors. There's the vertical scissors and the horizontal scissors. So we're laying down, hands up behind my rear end again. So horizontal scissors, we're crossing over horizontally. Vertical scissors, we're crossing vertically. So we're going to try and keep our legs in the air, off the ground. But like I say, if you need to take a bit of rest, 5-10 seconds, and then come up again. And as you progress on, as you get more familiar, as your core gets stronger, you'll be able to do more. So let's give that a go then. So 17 seconds. So we'll do probably 20 seconds of each, but I'll call horizontal or vertical. So you've got a bit of variation in it as well. So 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, and horizontal. So it's about range of movement. It's not about speed, unless you can do good technique. So speed comes after technique. And vertical. And horizontal. If you need to take a rest, take a rest. So we're looking for, if you can only do it for 45 seconds or whatever, do 45 good seconds, and next time it'll be 50. And vertical, less than 20 seconds. Keep coming, keep working those cores. Think how stronger you're going to get. Horizontal, 15 seconds, less than 15 seconds. Keep working, 10 seconds, a bit more vertical. 8, finish off horizontal. 3, and hold it there. Beautiful. Okay, so that's scissors. We're getting there. Okay, the next one is called a glute bridge. Now I'll show you 2 variations. The standard glute bridge
is pretty much sitting on with my back on the ground and then leaving my legs planted flat on the ground. I'm raising up my hips and I'm pushing my hips to the sky. Okay, and we hold that. We feel the pull in the glutes, obviously, and then obviously in these quads as well. We're trying to raise our hips to the sky. If you want a degree of extra complexity with your resistance band, put your foot in a stirrup. You put your foot in a stirrup there and bring the band up over your thighs, and you end up with a resistance band glute bridge. Of course, the band is trying to pull you together, so you're working a bit harder. It's the same as doing a glute bridge with a weight on your lap. Okay, so let's give that a go. Glute bridge, we'll go for 1 minute in 20 seconds. Okay, so whichever, either with the band or without the band. Okay, 8 seconds. 2, 1, and up you go. Try and keep that hip facing skywards. What might happen is you resist a bit and then just push it up. So keep your glutes, your backside tight, and that will help you. And you should feel a nice, comfortable stretch in the lower back, not strain. If it strains at any point, just come off and then go back up again. Okay. This is certainly not about straining. It's about nice, sensible, progressive stretching. I can feel that in the core as well. And with the band on, it's really nice through the lower back. A good stretch there. I can feel a little bit of a burn now in the quads, which is great. Pleasant burn. And that's because I'm resisting against a 25 kilo resistance band. Obviously, you could get whatever band you want. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And when you come down off this, be careful and take the band off sensibly. Otherwise, it will ping off somewhere. Well, probably not. Okay, glute bridge. Okay, the next one is a dragon boat hip flex machine, hip flex exercise. Now, you've probably seen me do this, and I think it's a great one for dragon boat generally. You can either do it with a band or with a, if you're doing with a band, double the band over, okay? And that is like I've got a paddle and I'm going up and down, down and up. So I'm not going like paddling through, I'm just training my hip flexors, okay? Swinging through. Whichever stride, I mean, we'll do 1 minute one side, but you can do 30 seconds either side. Okay, so from the front, I'll just demonstrate that. Let's get down a little bit. Mouflons, people have seen this already. So basically from here, head up, back straight, same as when I'm paddling. And if you think about it, if that was the paddle shaft there, that's about the same distance I hold the paddle. When I come forward, I'm looking through the paddle or over the paddle, not under the paddle. So I'm not straining. It's a natural position. Swinging forwards, swinging back. Swinging forwards, swinging back, okay? And you can do it with a broomstick. And actually you can do it with a paddle as well. I'm doing a little video on paddle exercises. Okay, same thing again. And if you do it in front of a mirror, you can really see the track of your paddle, whether your paddle's right or whether you're straining too much. Okay then, 1 minute, use your strongest side, whatever. We'll just do one side. So 3, 2, 1, away you go. Oop, lost your band. So flexing forwards. There we go. Head up, keep your head up. Spine neutral, same as when you're paddling a boat. You see a lot of people paddling in swimming pools. That's like repeating the same stroke. This is a far better use of your time. And what I tend to do is I've got some music earphones, and I just put my favourite music on, and away I go. Couple of minutes of this, couple of minutes the other side, and you're just training muscle memory. It's actually neural pathways as opposed to muscle memory, but that's the term we use. 20 seconds, flexing. Really feel the push and the burn
my quads, both quads in this case, working the hamstrings, working the core. 8 seconds, looking good. Brilliant. Okay, let's just pause that. Okay, so that's the glute bridge, that's a drag a boat hip flex. The next two, the last two, are yoga positions. I know yogis amongst you will probably know these better than me, but it's the warrior, Vihadrasana, if you're familiar with that, number 1 and number 2. Let me demonstrate it first. So, when you're doing any yoga position, it's all about nice centered. So the way you get into it, both of these, stand, I'll just show you the bottom end first. So legs slightly wider than hips apart, and I'm facing towards you, so my toes are facing you. With the first one, with warrior 1, the warrior's going to go in that direction. Okay, so I'm going to turn this head leg to 45 degrees, this leg stretch out to about there, so I'm nice and centered there. Okay, so that's the position there, not too far forwards, not too far back. So 45 degrees, 90 degrees. Hold that thought. So that's my legs. So 45 degrees, 90 degrees. I'm facing that direction, so I've got a nice centered position. So I'm not too far forward, not too far back. And from this position, head up, back straight, bring the arms up, as if I'm shooting an arrow to the sky, okay? And then push up, okay? So I can still bend my legs, but I feel my whole body uplift, okay? So I can, with my diaphragm, when I'm stretching, I can still breathe. If I'm stretching too far and I can't breathe, relax a little bit. So you should be able to be nice and centered and breathe. So pick your favorite side, nice centered position. I'm going, in fact, I'm going to face towards you to make it easier. So 45 degrees at the back, 90 degrees, and I'm going to bring my arms up. And then we're going to take it for 1 minute. It'll start now. 2, 1, go. Nice and centered. A little bit of a stretch, but not too much. Don't worry about that, keep going. I'll stop it a bit early. So you should feel the stretch all the way up your side and in your shoulders, if you're just lightly lifting yourself up, as if you're hanging on by your hands. So keep that nice poised. It's a positive stress. It's not a strain. And then just take it down and then up again. 30 seconds, keep it going. Nice. And then down and then up again, and pull your body up a little bit. 20 seconds. So you should have a nice pleasant stress in your legs and in your core as well. It's as if I'm hanging from here. That's what's in my mind. 5 seconds. And slowly down. Now let's try it the other way around. So just change legs. So in this case, my left leg is 45 degrees and my right leg is facing forwards. So do the same thing again, but I'm going to stop you after 30 seconds and we'll move on to the next one. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. And reaching up. Stretching off the back. But not stretching too much. So I can talk nice and calm and I can breathe. If I'm stretching too much, it's difficult to talk and it's difficult to breathe. That's too much. I'll put strain on my diaphragm, just bring it down a little bit, and that's better. 10 more seconds. Beautiful. And slowly down. So it's quite nice. During the course, you could end up doing that for a few minutes and then just gracefully bring it up and bring it down. Everything in yoga is nice and graceful, centralizing, and it benefits all sports, even the most active sports, having you nice, centered physically, psychologically as well, if you're into that side of things. But even if you're not, then just the physical centering is good. Okay, last exercise is called warrior number 2. Now, let me show you legs again, slightly different. same stride position, but in this case, I start off here. This leg here stays 90 degrees. Remember, it was 45 before, 90 degrees. This leg turns out, and I find that nice center position there. So not too far forward, so I'm not straining, not too far back, but I can just center. That's good for me. So basically my body weight, my central weight, is dropping back downwards. Okay, that's the bottom. The top, and I'm sure you've all seen this, from that position, when that's nice and centered, I basically bring 2 hands up. So whichever leg I've got forward, that's the same arm going. So from there. Okay, and once again, what we're trying to do is lift the body, but not lift it so much that I can't talk to you and I can't breathe. So you're just raising the body up. Okay, but you're still sitting down in legs, so still putting stress on your legs, positive stress, but you've got a nice poised position. Okay, and you can either point if you want or whatever. Try and get your arms so they're even. Okay, then we're going to do 45 seconds one way, 45 seconds the other. Okay, are you ready? So get your nice position. And arms up. And 2, 1, go. The alarm will go off, but ignore that. It's going to go off in 10 seconds. Just hold that position. And if it feels comfortable, you can move your legs out a little bit, but bit by bit. Just stay where you are. Hold it there and swap over. So take a nice little step out of it. Swap over again. So in this case, my left leg is 90 degrees, right leg is straight out. Here we go. Once again, nicely centered. So feel a nice positive stress on your thighs, not too much. Don't let it sink down. So my body naturally sinks down and I'm trying to raise up. It's like a coat hanger. That's what's in my mind. Depends what works for you, doesn't it? For me, it's like my body's hanging there and I'm raising it. So I'm just lifting everything up, but I can still speak. I'm not straining and I can breathe. Everything's nice, centered breathing. Another 15 seconds. Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And just gently step forwards out of that. Shake off the legs. Okay. Now, I'm going to stop the recording now. What I'll do is I'll send it to Eleni and Eleanor. Where is it?